everyone. Today I have come with a new guest, Dr. Hasina Sayed ma'am, and she is from Mumbai, and I would request ma'am to introduce her. Yes, ma'am, please, and welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. And as she said that I have to introduce myself. So yes, I'm Dr. Hasina Sayed. Doctor, I did my thesis in entrepreneurship, and my PhD in thesis was written in entrepreneurship. And I have been associate professor of Mumbai University since past 33 years. And I am a certified Stanford University USA, IIM Bangalore and National Entrepreneurship Network certified entrepreneurship educator and Pradhan Mantri Yuva Yojana entrepreneur educator, and London Business School, Goldman Sachs and National Entrepreneurship Network certified entrepreneur mentor. And basically I am an evangelist of entrepreneurship, and I do a lot of entrepreneurship education training, and just finished a very successful 3-day faculty development program in entrepreneurship where I met Himangi, and we are here to talk a little bit about entrepreneurship. So yeah, Himangi, I would be happy to answer all the questions.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Like last now three days, I have been listening you. So I'm curious to know about what do you mean by entrepreneurship?
So entrepreneurship is basically a state of mind. It's a mindset. It's a mindset of innovation. It's a mindset of creativity. It's a mindset of understanding and spotting opportunities in the environment and exploiting these opportunities for the better of the environment. So basically, entrepreneurship is, is a mindset, and it's an attitude. It's building that attitude which wants to bring about a change. It's building an attitude which is not happy with the environment and wants to bring about a change, and that change is what an entrepreneur works for, to bring about that particular change. So this is what is my connotation of entrepreneurship. It's not only related to business or starting a business, it's basically a holistic approach, which is an approach of being innovative in whatever you do, in being different and creating your impact, your change in whatever you do. So that's my concept of entrepreneurship.
Okay. So, what mindset entrepreneurs should have? What kind of mindset?
As I mentioned earlier, a mindset of innovation, a mindset of creativity, a mindset of the ability to take risk, a mindset of understanding and grabbing the opportunities that are there and in the environment, and working towards bringing about a change, a social change, a change which the society needs, a mindset of, very importantly, of solving problems of the society, and bringing about that much needed change in the society, which is the positive change in the society.
Okay. So now, as we see, there are a lot more kind of unemployment, youth unemployment, and women also wants to do something. So in that case, how entrepreneurship is more important, or it's a need of our time?
Our society, I think the cogs of the economic wheel today is entrepreneurship. Our society is so much flooded with so many problems, needs so much of social change, and we need more and more entrepreneurial people with entrepreneurial mindset who are ready to take on this risk, who are ready to take on these responsibilities of bringing about the social change. And entrepreneurs are the ones who are job creators. So we have to change this thing of, this whole the millennials jumping towards being job seekers. We have to now bring about or develop that entrepreneurial mindset in them and make them into job creators. And what better way than to solve our country's problems with the help of the youth, with the help of these college-going, school-going students, and they are the real ones who will carry this banner of having this entrepreneurial mindset and attitude with them wherever they go, and help the society. After all, how much can the government do? How many problems can the government solve? And where all can the government reach with their limited reach? So it's with the help of youth that the government can, by spreading entrepreneurial mindset and entrepreneurship, they can really help in bringing about this change. So very, very needed today to have more and more job creators. So it can not only cure the unemployment problem, but it can also cure other problems in the society.
Yeah, yeah, rightly said. So now, like I also believe in women's financial independence. So in that case, uh, how we can link the entrepreneurship and women empowerment, or how we can see a woman successful entrepreneur.
Very very important to have women. Our country, we have 48% of the population in our country are women, and out of that 48%, it's only 25% who are in the workforce. So it's very important for women to become entrepreneurs, because there are certain skills that women can bring on the table which their male counterpart cannot bring, their male gender cannot bring. One is, women have a very different perspective in solving problems, different perspective in handling issues and challenges, and a very, very different set of perspectives to bring on the table to solve the problems. Women basically being multitaskers, they have that ability of multitasking. They have the ability of real knowledge and real ability to handle, to leverage the limited resources. As you say, that being a housewife and being a woman, we are multitasking all the time, and we are all the time into role conflicts where we are playing the role of a sister, daughter, mother, wife, outside, dealing with outside people, or we are in a job, so employer, employees. So we are multitasking such a lot that we have that ability to multitask. And because of our experience, and because of that exposure that we have in looking after so many roles, we have developed a kind of wisdom. And that wisdom and that experience, we have it in our DNA. And if that we bring it on the table, we are making our country very culturally strong, socially strong, and we women are becoming economically powerful also. So I think women are very, very important. And studies and research has shown that companies which are headed by women,
Yeah.
these companies are culturally very strong, and human resource attrition and is very low in women-led companies. This is what research has proven. And in fact, L'Oreal has conducted such a wonderful study recently where they said that 15% of women for added workforce increases productivity by 30%.
Great.
So you can imagine that how much a woman can, there's a saying that behind every successful woman there is a man, but one forgets to understand that in front of every successful man there is a woman.
Yeah.
So women is very much needed in the society today, and very much needed as women entrepreneurs, because women, they say that if you empower a woman and she empowers her family, she makes the society stronger and then the nation stronger. And none other than Abdul Kalam ji has said that you want to progress, make the women progress, she makes the family progress, the society progress, and the nation progresses. So very true, women entrepreneurs are an asset to the country, and thankfully our government has given so much of support to women entrepreneurs by their various financial schemes and mentoring schemes and education schemes, and the women should take up this opportunity and empower. And I was very happy to see that in the recent course, faculty development, the balance of women was far more, almost more than double the men. So I'm very glad that more and more women are thinking of coming and creating that impact of making a change in the society, and leading the society to a better change.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, ma'am. Like even during the Corona time, so there was research came that the women who were the president or heading the country, so these country were having a less number of COVID cases.
Yeah, yes,
Than
yes.
the male.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, male,
absolutely.
yeah, male president. So that is really women should go in higher places and higher stages of their positions, and we'll see the changes in the society. But during that time, like sometimes what happens, women has to face lot more challenges. So, as per your experience, what are the challenges women face during their this journey of entrepreneurship,
So,
and how they can
overcome the
yeah.
challenges. Yeah. So one of the challenges is a very preconceived notion of investors. It's it's unintentional most of the times, that they don't have the faith in a woman entrepreneur. Somehow the funding for a woman entrepreneur doesn't come because they don't believe that a woman entrepreneur can be an entrepreneur. They feel that she's too involved in the family, too involved in the children. They fail to realize that the woman has the power of multitasking, and they can do wonders with that. Give them a chance. So the preconception about investors not touching women entrepreneurs, this is something which is very sad, and this mindset needs to be changed. In fact, in 2014, I'm talking about years ago, I think dynamics a little bit have changed, but in 2014, Babson, the best college in entrepreneurship in the world, they did a study on women entrepreneurs, and they found that it's only 3% of the venture capital funded. Only 3% of ventures were led by women. So it's a very small figure, and imagine 97 were led by male. So that really shows that how investors don't have faith in the women.
Yeah.
So that mindset has to be changed. Second thing is, women do have a problem of role conflict, where they are very, the children need them, their husbands need them, their in-laws need them, the family needs them, and at the same time they have to give that much importance to their business also. So this role for conflict uh, can be taken care of if they have very supportive families,
Yeah.
if they have very supportive spouses, if they have very supportive children. I know that whatever I am today, I consider myself a very good woman entrepreneur, entrepreneur, whatever. I have this very good. I've had a very good family support,
Okay.
right from my parents to my husband to my daughter, who was at that time when I started entrepreneurship. When I went to the field of entrepreneurship, she was very young, and I got so much support from her. And even till today, she claps every time I enter into, I do something different. So she's my cheerleader, she's my critic also. So there's so much of support, that I feel that family support is very, very important for the women to get self-belief, self-confidence, and then the society support from peers, support from colleagues, support from your institution, support from the society, that they shouldn't look at women entrepreneurs with suspicion. And today, if you see, a lot of handicrafts, a lot of employment is generated by mostly women-owned enterprises.
Correct.
So these are the few challenges that a woman faces, and one of the ways of overcoming this challenge from the women herself is have self-belief, have confidence in what you're doing, and have faith in what you're doing, and try to change with your good work. Try to change the mindset of others. If you're doing good work, others will immediately see, appreciate, and will believe that a woman can also do equally, if not better, than the male counterparts. So from the women themselves, they need to have that self-confidence, that intrinsic motivation to do well. They need support of other women. So if one woman entrepreneur, by looking at other women entrepreneurs, the women themselves get inspired. So one woman entrepreneur can inspire different women entrepreneurs, and I also say that women entrepreneurs who are doing well should invest in the new women entrepreneurs who are coming up, who the other male investors are not touching. So if one woman empathizes with the other women entrepreneur and gives little bit of funding, it will help start a whole chain reaction.
Absolutely.
And fortunately, I have come across so many women entrepreneurs. Some of them have been my own students today, who are funding my other students.
Great.
So they said that, ma'am, if they need fund, if they need support, if they need mentoring, if they need to learn more, come and join us. Wow. And I'm so happy that this mindset is being opened up, and it's there. And so that's the second thing. The third thing is, the women entrepreneurs should join a lot of groups where each one can leverage their skills, like join women entrepreneurs group, join small scale industry group, join like-minded women entrepreneurs, where they all can discuss their problems and challenges together, and they all can overcome their challenges and their together. So this is some of the ways which they need a very supportive network, and they need to also be able to balance their work and family. They need to learn how to balance. They need to cope up. Very importantly, the women needs to cope up with failure. They need to embrace failure. They need to celebrate failure. They need to understand that failure is a way of moving ahead and learning. There are many women entrepreneurs who try, fail for some reason, which is external, internal, and then they just give up. But they should understand, they should just rise again and learn from their failure and so why have we failed, and just turn to cope up and just move ahead in time, move ahead, keep moving ahead. So this is where a woman can herself bring about these changes. So I would repeat once again: self-belief, believe, have your own confidence, believe in yourself, believe in your product, believe that your product is adding value and bringing about that much needed change. Secondly, it's very important that for a woman entrepreneur, or to become an investor to another woman entrepreneur, to inspire another woman entrepreneur, mentoring, investing, helping, whatever. Third, the women should join networks and increase her network by going to all these women conferences, building networks, joining WhatsApp groups and other types of groups. They should try and join some courses where entrepreneurship development programs are done, like you all join the FDP, faculty development program. So they should keep joining all that. And they should learn how to cope up with failures, learn how to have a work-life balance. So this is what a woman should do. And a message to the women's family: please support the entrepreneur in every woman in your family. And all the women are very entrepreneurial, all are very creative. The very fact that they are balancing the family shows how creatively they are doing it.
Yeah.
Because balancing a family and looking after the problems of a family needs creativity and innovation. Trust me, no man can do this.
Yeah.
No man can do this.
True.
So that itself is an entrepreneurial quality, and the family is a message to the family that please support the women, every woman in your family, because they have that entrepreneurial instinct. Just motivate them, just support them, and you see the difference that they're going to make to themselves, the family, and the society. And you'll be proud of the women. So our country has a rich resource of women who are very creative, and everybody needs to nurture and exploit this very important asset called the women.
Okay, great. Excellent, ma'am. And this is really a great message to all the women across here in the globe, whoever is listening to us. And today is very fantastic day. That is, we are celebrating today Constitution Day. Today we are celebrating Constitution Day.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is really a good opportunity to say that through our constitution we got that liberty, we got that equality, that we are sitting and then we are now going and talking and then working, and because these rights have come from definitely from constitution. And the father of the constitution, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar, I should acknowledge his contribution in the women's development, as he said that women's progress is equal to the society's progress.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and with this note, um, I really say thank you to all of you, to whoever are listening to us, and keep watching us. Thank you.
And keep getting inspired.
Yeah, thank you.